Alright, so I've been busy scurrying around the place. There's a couple of changes I've made. I kind of decided that I would complete these locations, and as far as for getting extra locations, being able to farm for extra supplies goes, I'm pretty sure there is more at the shipyard anyway, so I thought just complete these. For say I get gold, I get the extra technique point anyway. In fact, I've got 6 technique points I need to spend. I haven't spent because I want to do with you lot, so excuse me. So these places now. The only reason I haven't there's one up. Oh my god, here. This, even though it hasn't shown up yet, but because I've not got close enough. Basically, there is, if you haven't played this game or you haven't got to those points, there's a warning thing that says, warning, there is this enemy has overwhelming enemies or whatever, and you can't really get anywhere near it because it feels like there's 20 odd arrows flying at you every second, and even if you have the blocking ability on your katana, it eventually does you in. So I don't know whether I have to go further on the story or unlock other things, get access. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there, but I'm assuming they have to either progress to a certain point or upgrade skills to a certain degree. I really do not know. I guess I'll find that out. So now, there are so many records and artifacts in this game. It's like 50 for each or something like that. I think there's like 50 artifacts and like... But we'll go and actually have a look. So 40 records and 50 artifacts. Now, I was originally going to journey to each location, but there's not exactly a given location. It's just like a general area. You have to find them, and some of them are a bit difficult to find. So I thought instead of just buggling or just using up too much brain power in the game with you lot trying to find these things, I've gone and actually found all the ones that I can in this area. So I'll be going through them with you and reading them because I haven't actually read them. I've only brought up what the name is so I can remember it. So the first thing I'm going to do is assign technique points. So I had to think about what I wanted to do with the points. Had a bit of a look and was a bit, iffy about what I might want to use them for. But I decided about time that we get the Iron Will, which is save ourselves from defeat when wounded, so it's critically. So I thought, why the hell not? I also thought that I might as well get the Chain Assassination Master.
If I move quickly, precision, kill 3 at once, give me an edge.
It would. And I also thought that with these wind stances, it might be an idea if we upgrade this. See what the next one is. Increase stagger damage against spearmen. Okay. I always luck out when it comes to getting the counter on those spearmen very easily. Like brutes, you can it's kind of easy at times. So these are the ones that you get a bit more straightforward. So tap. I might get this one to start down those trees a little bit. There's probably other things I could go for, but I thought it might as well just start going down. I mean, these other trees I'm not so worried about because as long as I can get my parrying has been shit out of late, seriously. Really, it's awful. But when I'm getting the parrying correct, against the shield and against regular enemies, it doesn't really make a difference. So, excuse me. So, you'll notice I've gone back to the red. Now, I kind of figured that yellow was kind of nice for a change, but I actually prefer the red for the armor. It's just... Yellow just looks... Dare I say the word dull? But it just did. It felt that way, so... I thought... Whatever. Now, because we have gold, we can upgrade things, so... We're going to do that.
Your blades need work. Let me be of use.
Nice. Oh, it costs 2 gold. Okay, cool. Actually, yeah, I've got so many supplies. I've been getting more bamboo actually of late, to be honest.
Polished like a mirror.
Fantastic.
Apologies. You don't have what we need to do the work.
That's alright, well. To me it doesn't look any different, the blade, but I'll take it for what it is, so...
Farewell.
I'll go and visit the... Thank you. Appreciate that. So, I also decided to switch up the, where... Oh god, where is it? It was this one, the... Decided to switch up to the purple one just for the sake of a different look. Just I thought the other look was okay, but I thought let's just change things up a little bit. Well, we've got the options, so we might as well use them. Where's the? Oh gosh, it's back up here. Damn it! I every time I come here, I get this mixed up. I get them mixed up every single time without fail. Oh god. What do I want? I actually didn't look into this too much, but apparently level 4 do the control vibrates for 60 meters for the artifact. I thought that would have been on this one. It's only Fog of War, which kind of not brilliant, so it wasn't... Yeah, I mean... No. Actually, you know what? Considering... What the... Oh. Well, if it's 70... Oh, if it's 10, then I'll get it.
This will keep you safe.
Just for the sake of it, so that's 20 or... Yeah. You know, because it's not using silk, might as well... Because I use this when I want to go and unveil the map, as I'll be doing when we get... I mean, we're going to have to get to a next section for the next act, I'm assuming. We get through Castle Canada. We'll get to a next section. I'm assuming that's going to be all Fog of War, so I'll spend time clearing that, so this will be the perfect outfit for that, so... enemy detection. As much as I kind of tempted to use the silk on this one, like, this one, I've never seen the need for it, to be perfectly honest with you. I really am not. I am very tempted to get this. I mean, we've got 6. You know what? I think we're gonna have like 4. In fact, let me just. This one takes silk, doesn't it? So let's just do this one.
Much better protection.
Fantastic. Now, let me just double check something. This one has the... Where was it again? I know I saw it somewhere. God. Oh, I think there was in the merchant. Was it for the armor dies? I can't remember exactly. You know, I'll hold off on it for now. So.
I'm proud to have a true warrior.
Let's go to the trapper quickly, and I wish there was all 5 in there, but whatever. Like whatever. No, switched it. Thank you. So, let's see. Oh, good. Right there. I always forget he's right there because I hardly ever come back here. That's just mission related, of course.
Come, see what I can make for you, my lord.
Oh, if you insist. Sticky bombs. Oh, God. Just swimming back, almost swimming in predator hides. Beautiful.
Only the best for you.
Sure. Arrow, nice. Absolutely.
Worthy of a samurai.
Lovely. Maxed out at all. Absolutely fantastic.
I'll make an offer for your good fortune.
Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you. Right, let's go through some... oh, God. I always forget where I put these things. I know. Everything seems so straightforward. It's not always unpromising. The artifacts. Now, okay, so let me just go through and right where I put no, wasn't there. Well, actually, this is also so this is one. So the Adak tree. So these all artifacts are found around the place. So a structure deeply rooted in traditional Mongolian folk religion or shamanism. Mongolian shamanism is affiliated with all aspects of the culture, including medicine, religion, and appreciation for nature and ancestral worship. So this was another one. I don't remember I got all like a lot of these I just found on camps around. The black powder cannon, which should be fair because we've actually is you find the one in the shipyard. So it's basically next to one of the cannons. So but a lot of these are just found in Mongolian camps scattered around. So and they're not actually tied to the object in question. They're basically sitting near it or in the same camp. So give you an idea. Oh god, butchering the language now. Black powder cannon. There. The proliferation of gunpowder technology throughout Europe during the High Middle Ages has largely been due to the use of explosive firearms by the Mongols as they pushed beyond Asia. Gunpowder also played a major role in the Mongol conquest of China. One of the most notable such weapons used during the invasion of Japan is a small explosive bomb used to injure and panic the samurai's horses. The war horn. Throughout the many conquests, the Mongols have valued the use of psychological warfare and become extremely successful at developing a variety of techniques to sow terror and confusion to enemy ranks. The war horn is not just as a means of communication, but as a precursor to battle, striking fear into hearts of enemies. True throughout history, I might add, especially down through the Middle Ages and even, way before then. Like that was they used to use like all sorts of factions, not just the Mongolians. It's a very historical tool for sound the call for battle, the rallying call for charge and all this sort of stuff. War horns played a massive part in conquests and battles back then. So I'm not so much nowadays because it's all communication, but certainly back then, it's certainly the sounding signal, I suppose you'd call it. Now let me just double check with these. I wrote them down. I'll just go down the list until I find them. But there's about half an average in the records and artifacts. So no, not this one. It was god. If I can read what I've put down. Juniper. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Mongol shamans often imbibe, I think that is, a variety of substances during a ritualistic ceremonies. Juniper, which is mildly hallucinogenic, is one such substance. The shaman ignites the juniper, waves it in front of their face, and inhales the smoke, which is believed to be pleasing to the spirits as well. Okay. So, Urtu, I hope this pronounced that correctly. Maybe probably haven't. A system of couriers and realizations used extensively by the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan in particular gave special attention to expanding this network, as it was instrumental in providing information supplies to the fast-moving Mongol armies. Well, it's only commanded tens, even hundreds of thousands. I mean, you kind of need a damn good message network. You really did. Oh boy. Yes, here's the last one for the thing. These Egyptian masks. Shortly before the invasion of Tsushima, Mongol forces pushed into North Africa. Even though the Mongols were eventually defeated, true enough, otherwise a lot of the eastern part of the world would be speaking Mongolian. I'm not I think there might be an actual name for the Mongolian language. I'm just calling it Mongolian for the sake of argument. Sure, someone will let me know in the comments if there is an actual name for the language. Anyway, many items were brought back from these countries, some traveling as far as Japan. I could believe that when they occupied it. Makes sense. But especially if you want to do a bit of a round trip through sea and everything. So, that will, yep. Right, for the records. So 4 and 5 first. Conversations with the Khan 4. Lately, Kudan Khan has spoken often of home, a lifelong eagle hunter, before departing for the Goreo campaign. He released his favorite golden eagle, which he nicknamed Little Brother. Then our talk turned once more to politics. The Empire is driven by family and tribal clashes, much like our competing clans here. He told me a battle for succession broke out after Genghis Khan's death. I was what? So this is after the death of Genghis Khan. How long afterward? About 10 years ago, Kublai emerged the victor, but it is by no means assured he will remain so. There was surely, like, there was a point, I'm not sure how long after it was, but there was a point where there was a bunch of to my knowledge, and I'm saying there was a bunch of internal infighting between the generals, and even though there was a succession, the faction, like, once that, like, because basically once that the Mongol armies dissipated to an extent, or they were defeated because of, there was an actual leader. I mean, okay, yes, it says that there was actually a victor, but it wasn't for as long as people might think, because the Timurids were the next. Came from Mongolia. They were the next. They were, you might call it the. They were the. For lack of better wording, the Timurids and the Mongols were the ancestors of the Timurids, if to put it that way. And those are better words to use, but I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. But they were their precursor, if you like, and Timurids were basically Mongolians that had army under a different banner. So I was wondering about this. So this is after his death. So this is 10 years. Now, there was a point where the armies actually were either just defeated in total, or they I can't sure where it was one or both, where they were defeated and or where there's like some deserter and all that, because there was no great leader, so there was no raging, morale, like this person said, let's charge for it, because if you got no great leader, I mean, when you're a bunch of generals who lead armies and you're commanded by the supreme commander or the high whatever, they're all competing for power, so Kutan feels the greatest mistake of Kublai's rivals is a too rigid adherence to the old ways of the steppes, which he compares to what he sees as Lord Shimura's over-reliance on the traditions of the samurai. So I'm kind of wondering, I mean, I don't remember what the period of time was between, the fall of Genghis Khan to the rise of the Timurids. But I know one came from the other. And I know there was a bunch of infighting, political power struggle, as it were, between the generals. And like I said previously, like, family members in those days could actually become generals if they were appointed. So I'm just kind of, like, 10 years seems about the right time, but there again, it could have been like the Timurids facing against the old like, I'm not, as I recall, the leader of the Timurids was actually, I could be wrong, but I think they were a descendant of the Khans, or they were, a descendant of one of the noble families who were part of, like, the Khans inner circle, whatever it was. I'm not 100% sure, but if I recall correctly, so it just, that kind of confirms something for me. So this is, like, but how long before the rise of the Timurids? It's kind of an interesting question I'd like to have answered, if possible, in these conversations, because, whether he's a rebelling, you know, from the old faction against the new. I don't really know because it doesn't. Because he's only going to talk about himself and like I'm this great conqueror, you know, rather than oh God, you know, I've got to be fearful of these people. I mean, why would he? I'm just saying. Number 5. Today was terrible. Kutan burst into his cords in a rage and shattered a rather exquisite table that came from a land called Kash Kashumiru. Kashumiru. God's sake. I write this casually now, but I'm truly terrified and convinced death was at hand. These are people who drink horse blood, after all. Oh, God, I actually didn't know that. I suppose maybe it's like a war drink. I'm not really sure. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. At the same time, I was able to calm Kutan down enough to tease out the source of his ire. Lord Shimmer refused refuse his offer of alliance. It's clear that Kutan does not regard Shimmer's cooperation as crucial to his designs for the mainland. But he is not accustomed to being denied. Lord Shimmer's spine must be made of katana steel to say no to this man. Well, no, the samurai are very proud people. You know, they've got a good enough backbone, they're going to say no. I get where the scribe's going from, but even so, he doesn't understand the samurai way very well. That's obvious. So, black sands, sorry. Black sand under my feet, black sand underfoot, retain the warmth of. Cool sand underfoot, remembering the warm sun. I miss your warm damn it. Maybe it's... I can't remember what this type of lyric is called. I really can't remember. I know there's a name for it, but I can't for the life of me remember. But the other ones is... Just double checking. Okay, yeah, so there's the last... Yeah, so the last 2. Cool. Gensu in Komatsu Forge. So yes, the name is in where I found it, by the way. Never thought the forge could be so quiet. Ever since I was a child, the sounds of the forge never woke me. I felt safe, protected. Now I can't sleep anymore. Not sure if I'll know rest until the shouting of and war horns are gone, until the sounds of the forge return. Well, if it's the sounds you're accustomed to, it makes sense. I think I found this one as well, the same location. Yeah, I did, yeah. First meeting. Brother, leave Komatsu Forge. The Western invaders burn everything to the ground, put many to the sword, and take skilled laborers as slaves. They'll come for you there, and your way with metal and stone will guarantee captivity. Hopefully some degree of safety, but whatever. If you can, make haste to Castle Canada. I'm probably butchering that the way I'm saying it half the time. It's this, yeah. One of those special way of pronouncing it, even though the obvious. The room is still in the Jito's hands. I'm taking my family there as soon as I can. Alright. Now look at all that sorted out. So let's journey and do the broken blacksmith. Yes, I know, it's about time. I thought I'd read that all for you. Because I like to read, you know, especially, you know, get as much to know. I've got to choose a stupid armor, don't I? I like to learn as much about, you know, little in-depths about the culture and history of you know, characters and the places in games. So I find it very interesting. I could wear a headband, I just don't really feel like it, if I'm being honest. I mean, I know it probably looks badass, but I think just wearing the samurai armor completely is pretty cool.
That was a misunderstanding.
That was a scared sucker merchant trying to wiggle out of trouble.
And it worked! I offloaded the...
Taka's counting on us.
I love the kid, but this is too dangerous. It will never work.
We'll make it work.
This the samurai?
You
Yeah.
can call me Lord Sakai.
Forgive me, my lord. I am Kenji, upstanding merchant, renowned sake brewer.
And the best swindler on the island. That's why he's going to help us rescue my brother from Azamo Bay.
That town's a fortress.
If the Mongols took it, we'll need an army to penetrate the walls.
Or a single delivery of sake.
True enough.
It'll never work.
Get your sake ready. We'll discuss the plan on the move.
Let's have a drink first. Talk this through.
You're scared, aren't you?
Now, Kenji.
It's like, please, can we discuss this? Shit. I love that. Oh, that's good.
When we get close to the town, you can hide in the cart with the sake.
The Mongols won't search it?
Not anymore. It's the same sake delivery I always sell them. They love my dars. Dars, Mogul, give a dars now!
You've been doing business with the enemy.
I keep the Mongols drunk, and they let me keep my head.
Fair price.
All set. You sure you want to go through with this?
Anything for Taka.
How bad is the occupation in Azamo Bay?
A few people fought back. The ones left alive are prisoners or slaves.
But you never saw Taka?
No. But someone's been working the forge the past few days.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe it's your brother.
How long have you two known each other?
Since I was too young to know better.
I was just starting to brew sake. Sold Yuna my first batch.
Tasted like piss, but it was cheap.
For a while, I tried to get Taka's help selling it. Turned out he was too soft.
People told him sob stories, and he'd give them sake, free of charge.
Okay.
Mongols.
Damn, you two better get in the cart.
There aren't many. I can handle them.
No, Jin. Taka is so close. Please.
All right.
This better work.
Get ready. They might search the cart.
You said they don't do that.
At the town gates. I've never seen them this far out here. Dars! Dars for Azamo Bay!
Well, that was easy. For what it's worth.
Just a little farther.
What was all that screaming?
Doesn't matter. Keep it down.
Is that what Taka's going through?
Your brother's a skilled blacksmith. They won't treat him like that.
You don't know that.
I really wish I could get out and rescue those people, but whatever. Oh, that's why. Mission related. Haha. Now, what are I against the Azamo Bay place?
I can't believe this worked.
Offer them alcohol and they're gonna say no?
Somebody
Wow.
was pissed off the Mongols. They burned half the town. This is where we part ways.
Keep the Mongols drunk and distracted.
I'll do my best.
Stay safe, Kenji.
And you, Lord Sakai.
Taka's waiting for us. Let's go.
Once we're done, I'll meet you at the crossroads behind town.
We need a vantage point to scout ahead.
This way.
Remember, no alarms. We do this quietly.
All the prisoners suffer. Got it. Up here. Look, by the gate.
He's in charge. Slaver.
Bastard.
He's inspecting the prisoners like they're horses.
He might lead us to Taka.
Follow him.
How the hell do you propose we do that? Guess we're going this way. Jesus.
Taka's probably fine. He wouldn't try to run.
Let's go.
That works. Jesus. That's just brutal. No, savage is a better word. My God. I'm so tempted, but I won't. Hope this works. Oh, thank God. Okay.
What is problem?
Your blacksmith, Taka. His work is shoddy. I think he's sabotaging you.
I knew it. Taka's here.
He is only blacksmith.
No, I'm a blacksmith too. And I do much better work.
I cannot feed two. I get rid of him. But be ready to prove yourself.
That bastard. He'll kill Taka.
Yeah, well, first things first. Oh God, that's a terrible vantage point.
Market's full of Mongols.
We can't lose the slaver if he reaches Taka first.
Stay close, Yuna. I'll find a way through.
What are you...
Damn it. Well, haven't I failed? Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, so I need to cross over the other side, I think. Oh God, I should have just assassinated the idiot. Idiot. Ah. Well, I should actually just make it. Wait, what the? What? Oh, good. I'm on the right side. Excellent. Oh, Jesus. Oh, crap. To get up. Go. Crap. What the? I'm so confused right now. What the hell? No, that's my stupidity. No, I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve that. What the hell? How? Oh my god. How? What? Okay, I get we're supposed to go through that one, unless I use the triple assassinate. Alright, maybe I have to use triple assassinate. That might be the answer. No. Okay, I'm a bit lost now, I must admit. Unless... Oh, I see. I'm gonna try this. So I don't see any other way of getting through without being spotted.
The slaver.
Can't let him get away.
Alright. Yeah, you do that. Okay. Can we take him?
Bitnik work.
Please. I need to rest.
It's Taka. Taka! What did they do to you? You're safe now.
We need to move.
We can't. They'll catch us, just like the others.
This is Lord Sakai. He'll protect us.
I need you to trust me, Taka. I need your help.
I'll try, my lord.
He looks like he's been through hell.
There's a gate nearby.
Then that's where we break out.
Alright. And on that note, we're going to end it right here. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to try and get the hell out of here without raising the alarm. And yeah, get to know Taka a bit more. See you next time.